Everyone, welcome to week 36 2025. This beautiful Sunday afternoon, the second day of March 2025. It's a purple coupon week where we have lined up for this particular video recording our fantastic sequences that will actually do us proud for quite some time now. Navigating the pool industry have not been kind of easy, but we're doing our best, working hardest to see that we surpass whatever we've been able to achieve victory wise and to bring smile to your face week in, week out. Though it's not been very favorable, but we think things will take a turn for good as we keep pushing. You never can tell when you're going to strike gold or strike diamond, except you keep pushing. So that's what we are actually doing right here on the platform. And one particular area I will ask us to take seriously now is the secret extra tip column. That column for the past 3-4 weeks now have been delivering as expected. Like for last week, we had 7 games in that spot and none of them gave a draw. So I think we'll be advising us to take that particular spot kind of seriously and see how it goes from there. And also the Temple of Draw late news, which came on our extra corner video for quite some time now. That particular place have also the column called the sport bet for Saturday tip column. That column have been doing marvelously well also. Like I did say, we have 10 games, they separate it and you can get 5 correctly and you'll be happier for it. So now let's get right into today's presentation. Like I said, it's week 36 and looking at this is the front page of our post Telegraph for the week, where we have the Dreamland section now as 18 and 19, while below is 35, 33 and 35. The 18 and 19 is commentary games 1 and 2, while 33 and 35 is commentary game 6. It's an even week, and you know we usually check out our even week pair from the post Telegraph at the bottom section on the front page. Although the matches for week 35 they've not been concluded, we have 4 more matches to go, but I don't think I have an insight into any of the 4 remaining matches, so that's why we're not talking much on those particular games right now. And the 4 games are, I think, number 4, number 5, and on number 4 we have Man United versus Fulham, while number 5 is Newcastle versus Brighton. And from the Scottish, that's from the FA Cup matches, we have 2 more to go. And from the Scottish division now, the Premiership division, we have Aberdeen versus Dundee United on number 37, while Hibernia versus Hearts is on game number 39. So those are the matches left for week 35 now that we played today, Sunday, the second day of March. So looking at our post Telegraph now, the bottom section of our front page column, we have 35, which is our commentary game 6, be repeated from the 2x rating to the XB rating of our top tips column. And we also have the even week pair now as number 45 and 20. That is the position we take it from the yellow patch on this particular paper. So that's the much I think we can take from our Telegraph. Nothing much repetition wise is being done on this paper. So we have 3 more papers to go now. We'll be seeing the secret extra tip now from our Temple of Draw page 2. So looking at the page 2 of our Temple of Draw, the stickers bomb beware column, we have number 5, 32 and 46. So those 3 numbers now, if you have your NAP as these 3 numbers, then be careful for the week. And if you have your permutation line, these numbers appearing in your permutation line, then you also have to be careful because these games are not balanced team-wise. That's why they appear at this particular spot. Number 5 is Liverpool versus Southampton. I know the form of Liverpool and them trying to win the Premier League. So I think they will not be leaving any stone on that particular one. So also is number 32 and 46. That is why these matches appear there. I think we've also been able to see our Temple of Draw, page 2. The next on queue now. I want this video to be kind of short because I want us to see it on time and prepare for the week ahead. We have a whole lot to see on this particular week. The banker draw, which I did mention, so we have 2 sequence. We have the banker draw number 34 and the pair of number 1 and 44. The proof to this is coming from our Right On Football Fixture both sequence. On number 34 now from our English League 2, we have Barrow versus Accrington is the game on number 34 from our English League 2. Barrow versus Accrington. Why the pair of 1 and 44 On game number 1, we have Brentford versus Aston Villa. Brentford versus Aston Villa from our English Premiership division, while 44 is from our English League 2, and that's the match between Walsall and Grimsby. Walsall versus Grimsby is on game number 44. So those are the sequence we are going to be proving. I think we have to see the first sequence now, which is that of number 34 as the banker draw. Now we're proving this from our Right On Football Fixture. Now the first reference week to see for this particular proof now is week 11, 2023. And what are we talking about? You go to your Right On Football Fixture for that week now. The game at the middle of our Group B, this yellow patch, the middle one is our Group B. Then the middle game here, which is number 23. Sorry, the bottom game here, which is number 32. At the bottom of our Group B now. That same game will be repeated to the fortune box. When that repetition happens, then you watch the game on top, which is the middle game of our Group B, where we have number 23. It did pick a draw. So when the sequence comes on board again, that position of number 23 becomes a cannot draw for the week. So on a draw and fair basis, that's when you mark that particular spot for one draw or no draw. So the next time we do see this sequence now is week 18, 2023. And for this time around, we don't expect a draw at that spot. So looking at our Right On Football Fixture for week 18 now, 2023, we have number 19 at the bottom of our Group B, and that game is also being repeated to the fortune box. And the game on top of the number 19 at the middle of our Group B was number 12, that we didn't expect a draw and did not give us a draw for that week. The next time the sequence did come aboard, we are expecting a draw there, that we can see for week 11, 2024. At this point, I'm sorry, I must admit I have so much on my mind, and I think I made an error in presentation, so let me correct that quickly. Where we picked a draw from is the middle game of our Group A, not the middle game of our Group B. Sorry about that. You can go look up the video again. You will see that this is the correct thing, not what I was showing. But actually the sequence is you have the bottom game of your Group B be repeated to your fortune box. That is what set the precedence. Therefore, on a draw and fair basis, you mark the middle of your Group A. And for this week now, 11, 2024, we have number 25 at that spot, which did produce a draw. So the next time the sequence comes aboard now, we don't expect a draw there. So let's see week 32, 2025. So looking at our Right On Football Fixture for that week, we have number 27 at the bottom of our Group B. It's also being repeated to the fortune box. Therefore, the middle game of our Group A, which was number 32, did not give a draw as expected. Hence, it didn't draw that time. Whenever it comes again, we are expecting it to give a draw. And that we can see for this week, 36 now, 2025. So here we are for the week in question now. We have number 42 at the bottom of our Group B. It's also been repeated to the fortune box. Therefore, we have the effrontery to look at the middle game on Group A, in which is number 34. And we expect that particular match now to give us a draw, because it failed the last time it came on board. So this is how we came to the conclusion of that particular number 34, which is Barrow versus Accrington from our English League 2, to end up as a draw for us. So that is the first question. Let's now take a look through our table of draw paper, where we have on the left hand side now the 1 to 49 matches of the coupon fixture. I think the FA Cup, they are gone now, so the Premiership is back for this week. On game number 1, we have Brentford versus Aston Villa on the Premiership side, while Wolves versus Everton is on game number 9 on top of the VAR, and that concludes the Premiership division. From our Championship division, on game number 10 to 20, we have on game number 10 Bristol City versus Hull, while on game number 20 now West Brom versus QPR. That concludes the Championship division as well, while we have the Division 1 from England from games number 21 to 32, while on game number 21 we have Barnsley versus Blackpool, and on game number 32 we have Wrexham versus Rotherham. Then we move on to League 2, which starts from number 33 through to number 44. On number 33 we have AFC Wimbledon versus Notts County, and on number 44 we have Walsall versus Grimsby. Scottish Championship Division, the Premiership Division of Scotland did not appear for this week. We have from numbers 45 to 47, while the Scottish Division 1 is 48 and 49. On number 48 we have Alloa versus Aberth, while Annan versus Thamesmere is on number 49. So those are the matches on the fixture for the week. On the right hand side, we have such columns as the compiler selection column. Below that is the 5 fortune games. Below the 5 fortune games, we have the 3 yellow patches, which are group A, B, and C. Below that is the 3 best draws column, and below the 3 best draws is our fortune box. Below the fortune box is our super pair. We have number 39 and 40. Below the super pair is the compiler's X verdict column, and below that is the last column, which is the compiler's final 4 column. So we see how some prediction takes place in this paper. The middle game of our 3 best draws, which is number 36, that is the week number. And having a week number at that spot is a very viable sequence. In case you have this journal, you can go look it up. You can make some inference from that particular sequence. And you see the one we also did treat just now, where we have the bottom game of our group B repeated to the fortune box that we've treated already. So those are some of the repetition which takes place on this paper that you can actually use to fine-tune your forecast. Let's quickly take a look now at the back page of this Right On Football Fixture, so I can head straight to the next paper, which is the special advance fixture. At the back page of our Right On Football Fixture, we have the overseas pools compiler draw statistics column, where we have letter A to P, and below the letters we have trials in those letters, while the key column houses number 7, and the compilers, so the expert final pair is 11 and 12. That pair might be doing well this week, who knows. We have the other columns now, which are the late news for week 35. As you can see, just 2 draws have been marked on that particular spot. 3 all together. We marked number 13, number 30, and as well number 38. So those are the only draws on that spot. Remember, we have one more sequence to go, which is that of number 1 and 44. But before we see that, let's quickly go through our special advance fixture. In case you like this type of video, please click on the like button, and that helps to push the video out there for others to also see. And if you're not subscribed to this platform yet, subscribe is free, so click on that subscribe button, which is below the video you're watching, so you can see more of this type of video won't bring them aboard. And if you click on that bell, you get notified immediately we post a brand new video. You'll be among the first to see our video. And believe me, if you watch our video, you should be able to pick 1 or 2 things from it week in, week out that will help you win your bet at the end of the day, and also help us share this video to other platforms so that more people can get to benefit from the free things which you're doing here on the platform. I will also expect your comment in the comment section to make us know how you feel about our presentation, and to choose a particular video you want to make us do as the extra corner video, which is probably the third and concluding video for the week. I will give you 5 options. Option number 1 is if you want us to do the 1 banker draw video. Option number 2 is the pair video. Option number 3 is the nap video. Option number 4, the winning line video. While the 5th option, which is the last but not the least, if you want us to do the 5 dead games video, you can choose one among these 5, place it in the comment section, we'll read it up, collate it, and make a video based on popular demand. So with that being said, now let's get straight to looking at our special advance fixture so that we can conclude with the pair of number 1 and 44. Alright, the date of play for the matches of this week 36 are the 8th and 9th of March 2025, which is the Saturday and Sunday. And on the left hand side of our special advance fixture are the 1 to 49 matches of the coupon fixture for the week, while on the right hand side we have such columns at the bottom, the easy column, the high score quiz column, the expert trial column, as well the shortlist column. I will have above that the lotto sequence, and above the lotto sequence is the treble jinx column. But usually this is the powerhouse that we use to do our forecast, which is the expert trial, the high score quiz, and the easy column, for which we picked out most of the times the repeated games in those areas. That is what we usually do. And I'll be pointing out something now that you can work on. You have the game in box 1 as number 6, box 2 as 33, and box 7 as 39. If you add box 1 to 4, you have the answer at your box 7. That is a very viable sequence that you can work with before we come back on set to make you know what to think about that particular sequence is going to give us a draw or not. So these are some of the ways we used to do our forecast on this paper. I've just revealed some to you that you can work with if you have access to these journals, either the soft copy or the hard copy. You can go look it up. You will be home and dry with a very viable sequence. With that being said, now let's quickly get through our remaining sequence, which is that of number 1, pairing number 44 from our Right On Football Fixture. Alright, this particular pair is an every week 36 sequence, and the first one we're looking at is week 36 2022, when you simply come to your compiler's final 4 column, the game 1 and game 2 forms a pair. For that week, it was 30 and 33, for which both were 2 draws for week 36, 2022. So the next time, so week 36 again, now let's see week 36, 2023. All right, looking at week 36, 2023 now, we have number 25 and 6 in the game 1 and 2 of our compilers final 4 compartments, and both were also 2 draws for that week. So the next time is week 36 again, and let's see week 36, 2024. All right, like I did say on our extra corner video for last week, we started something new, and I think it's a healthy competition. It's a challenge kind of, and we're going to be doing it using the comment section, where if you have viable games and you trust yourself in this industry, they are good at forecasting games and projecting good draw numbers, or they cannot draw as it may be, then you have to present your proof and the games in the comment section. And if, for example, if you can get your banker draw consecutively for 3 weeks consecutively, then you get a reward for doing that. If you can present a pair for 4 weeks consecutively, you get a reward for doing that. So we are starting that off anytime soon, but we want to hear your opinion on this, like I did say. So make us know how you feel about it, or how to fine-tune it. You can suggest anything that will make it look better or make it greater as it were, so that we can start it off and see how we can benefit ourselves at the end of the day. You too will benefit, I will benefit, everyone will benefit if we can get good games in the comment section. So with that being said, now looking at week 36, 2024, we had number 5 and 10 in that spot, which formed the pair, and number 5 was marked as the draw. So the next time is week 36 again now. So this week 36, 2025. And in case you want to support us more and become our channel member here on YouTube to get exclusive video, to get insight into the papers, you can do that for a token amount. And we also have paid platform on WhatsApp that you can benefit more games and more information from us for a token amount at the same time at the end of the day. So looking at our Right On Football Fixture for this week now, we have number 1 and 44 in the game 1 and 2 of our compilers final 4 spot. Therefore, we are home and dry with that pair based on the fact that it's an every week 36 sequence, and here we are for another week 36. This is actually the size of the package. Don't forget to click on the like button. Don't forget to help us share this video to that platform so more persons can get to benefit from the things which you do here on the platform. Don't also forget to get subscribed, just in case you are not subscribed yet or you're seeing our video for the very first time. Subscription is free, so click on that button now to get subscribed to the platform so you can see more of this type of video when we bring them on board. And if you click on that bell, you'll be notified immediately we post a brand new video. You'll be among the first to see our video. I will also expect your comment in the comment section to make us know how you feel about our presentation, and to choose a particular video you want to make us do as the extra corner video for the week. Don't forget that every little thing you do to support us, you are also supporting every other person out there that is benefiting from the things which you do here on the platform, not just only us. So we are trying to rub minds to help each other out of the current economic situation, the world all over, so that we can better ourselves at the end of the day. And in case you want to reach out to us on WhatsApp or SMS for further correspondence, you can use 070-820-82291. Again, 070-820-82291. Don't forget, we've been able to treat a whole lot on this particular platform for today. We talked about the banker draw number 34, as well as the pair of 1 and 44, all proven from our Right On Football Fixture. Don't also forget the secret dresser tip with number 5, 32, and 46, which I advise us to be careful about while looking through the week. And also remember, we have our second channel on Morgate Concept, where we also showcase some very fine sequence that you can benefit from. Go look it up and see you like it, and also subscribe to that platform, like our videos everywhere you see them. Don't forget, we're also on Facebook and other areas. Thank you very much. I will expect to see you in our next video.